Today you are live on Facebook. Okay, so guys, Attack City Live, episode 75. Thank you guys for joining us here. 75th. Yeah, we didn't do anything really too special, I guess. But, yeah. But guys, if you guys don't know it already, please follow us on all the social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and now Vero. We are at Attack City Airsoft for all of those. Yes.
There will be a Glock special for Snapchat users only.
Oh, for Snapchat users only.
All
right, so that's trying
within the next 5 days.
All right, so
I'll limit it to that.
If you guys are on Snapchat, follow us over there. If you guys are not, and you guys might get an insider
Glock
thing on it.
Special.
Yeah, so when we got those other Glocks a while back, I know we did a little special through there as well. So not Glocks, but the G series. Yeah, the G series. But definitely, and you guys might notice we have a Glock in front of you guys with an agency arm slide. Yes. What does that mean? I don't know. What does that mean, guys? Yeah.
It's legal. It's official. It's just they stopped producing them.
Yeah, and so I've been doing some research, and we can actually get it to fit on the Elite Force Glocks here. So we are going to be making a custom. We are going to be doing some unique stuff with this build, and it is going to be, I think, one of our first agency Glocks, legal, like
fully licensed,
yeah, like it will be our first for us, yeah. But that is going to be available soon, guys. We're going to be working on that in the tech department between the three of us techs up here. We're going to be mashing our brains together to get you guys a really nice, solid Glock performing right for you guys. But definitely going to be a premium for that one. Let's see. I got questions rolling in quick here. You know, pictures for producer. Lens Renee, do you want me to do pictures for producer Derek? I don't know how to answer that. if that was a troll question or a real question. What kind of pictures are we talking here? Let's see.
Family show.
What happened? There's that. Okay. Not worried about that question there. Snapchat username again is at Attack City Airsoft. And we got questions coming in crazy. Join. I'm trying to get the Facebook feed going on the laptop as well so we can see your guys' comments from there. Oh, it's Shannon asking if she wants to do photos for me. Thank you, Shannon. I don't know. I don't need producer Derek photos, I guess. But we could talk. No, it's Shannon from Tac Vital. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really take photos of myself. All right.
It's for good reason.
Let's see. We're going to kill that. I'm going to go here so we get to the audio dead on Facebook. But now, some housekeeping before we get into conversation here, guys. Restock, if you guys didn't hear it last week, we got the Ace Tech Tracers in. Oh, yeah. We got a big ol' batch of those. So definitely, if you guys have been looking for a tracer, we have them available. And then we got G&G BBs 2.0 and 2.5s in the large bottles. Those 5600 bottles, guys, are available. That's a huge savings if you guys are looking for some BBs there. Oh, that killed that. There we go. Okay. And then low stock Speed QB belts, guys. We're low stock on those. We're low stock on the pouches. The beanies are running low. So if you guys have been looking to get them, I think we only have blue, the Dove, and a red available. There's no black. I even know on their website black is out. But the pyrite we're out of. We do have quick strips. So if you guys want quick strips, we do have those available.
Shirts.
But we have shirts and sweatshirts as well. But those belts are almost gone, and so I don't know when our next shipment is. Do you have an?
I'll probably put an order in this week, but whether or not they have them,
that's always the question, right?
Get them, yeah.
And then gold matches.
Come on, SpeedQB, get with it.
Again, guys, those gold matches went quick out of here. We're down to the last two. And so if you guys are looking for a gold match and been trying to hunt one down, we have two. I think there's 4 or 5 of the 5 regular 5.1s in. Yeah, they just sell every. Yeah, that's we can't keep them in more than a couple weeks. That's kind of the reality of it. And then we've also got nothing new to the store this week. We didn't get anything new.
Classic Army LMG the other day.
I heard. Well, let's get in a little sidetrack there because will he be running that at our charity event? Should we be terrified?
So it's funny to say that because with these Navy guys, man, I sold him the LMG and he was like giggling like a little schoolgirl. Like, man, imagine shooting some of the airsofters with this. Like, oh my god. So I don't know if we would shoot the attendees at the charity event with it. I don't know how much fun that would be for them, but maybe shoot the SEALs.
Maybe shoot the SEALs. We've got the minigun, so maybe it'll be minigun against LMG. Yeah. But so definitely. Does Sonny even play anymore? We got coming.
No, I don't. I don't, bro.
You played within the past year. You've played.
Has it been a year?
Yeah, it hasn't been quite a full year yet. So within the past year, you've played at least once.
It takes a big event for me to be.
I will give you credit that you have played within the past year. Yeah, I mean my credit is like worth so much here, right?
You have so much credit.
Our prices are pretty much set for those backwards B. One of those situations. I'm guessing he only has $11 for air. Yeah. What's the newest in the airsoft world? Nothing new in the airsoft world that I've really seen.
I know the F1, the F1 rifle from Thunder
the
Ranch.
Falcor F1? No.
Ranch, I think
something.
Thunder Ranch.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I think it comes out in a few months.
I mean, right now, we're still waiting for a lot of the stuff that we saw at SHOT Show to get released. There's still a lot of things that we saw that were exciting, that were great, but they are... There's something going on over there in the tech department. Full auto something. I don't know what that... Well, anyways... but yeah, we're still waiting for that stuff to all get released from there. There's, I know Elite Force has a really cool non-blowback rifle that they're announcing. That's going to be like an entry-level option that I really want to get my hands on one of those guys for fun reasons. And then the Tipman stuff is around the corner for some of their things. I know some of the stores have gotten some like sample stuff in, but I don't think they're actually available on the market yet. We have Wolverine coming on Friday.
That's right.
With the MTW that they're going to be showing
Rich
off.
Is setting up a table, and I think he's trying to get some demo units for the players to kind of try out for a few games and give them some feedback and maybe get on some of their media. But yeah, Rich is flying in and on Friday.
And then, Rob, any business inquiries, you have to email taxcityairsoft@gmail.com. And then you can talk with Sonny through that email there, and he can get any more information along that kind of things on what you got going on. Not gonna happen. What is the charity event? So let's go into the charity event a little bit more.
Good. So June 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we are hosting a charity event to benefit the Warrior Dog Foundation in Texas. If you guys are not familiar with, Warrior Dog Foundation was founded about 6 years ago by Mike Ritlin, who's a former Navy SEAL and dog training extraordinaire. If you Google his name, he's a best-selling author, Navy SEAL dogs. I mean, just all kinds of from military training dogs to civilian dogs. Just a really fantastic guy. If you ever heard him speak. But Warrior Dog Foundation is basically a foundation that finds they have a home in Texas. I think it's in Texas where the foundation is, of course. They have a big piece of property where they basically retire primarily military dogs, but also police dogs as well, so they can live out the rest of their life comfortably. Because they're warriors and they're heroes that need to be respected just as much.
We have @Hawaz_CVP says he has a buddy who works for them and he's trying to get a service dog from them. Yeah. Very cool. It's a great organization. So definitely we're big dog people here.
Absolutely.
So it's a great thing that that we can help them out.
So that day we're going to have a charity event. Basically, it's a special event where we're charging $100 a person. That $100 goes to the charity. We only have 100 spots. All right, And what you're going to get a gift bag that's going to have a bunch of goodies from some of the local airsoft vendors. We're going to have some dog-related items in there, special T-shirt. We're also going to have free food for the attendees. We're also going to have some canine demonstrations, some bite suit demos. And
am I going to have to get in a bite suit?
That'd be awesome. I just thought about that.
No. Jeez.
And then also we're going to have the SEALs come up from San Diego to play with and against the attendees. So you get to meet and greet some of their former SEALs. Some are just recently retired. And so that's always a fun time.
Yeah. We want to talk about other events we got going on real quick.
June 2nd, by the way.
That is June 2nd, starting at 10 a.m. in the morning, guys. Tickets will be $100
We're going to have a link
for that.
up on the website that'll be going live probably tomorrow.
Okay.
And again, limited spots.
Yeah, only 100 spots
we
available.
want to make the experience great for the people that show up.
Yeah. And so, because if we know that we are in 100 people, we can schedule for 100 people. Oh, did you tell them food trucks? Because that's what I'm excited.
Yeah,
food trucks.
It's all included.
Yeah. Food trucks are going to be here. We got all kinds of stuff going on. So, guys, definitely, it's one of the lifetime kind of situation.
Be here too. So some of the big names in Airsoft will be here as well.
Yeah. What's up, Freddie? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook, guys. And then I got SSM America. He won our Facebook or our Instagram drawing, but he lives in Florida, and so he can't come by and pick up the prize. We'll see. Maybe we can figure out something else. Yeah, we can figure out something else for you, buddy. Try to get something out to you. What gun is on the desk? It is the Glock 17.
Glock 17.
Yeah, I'm glad you're asking about that because I want to know from you guys so far because we've been able to screw around with them a little bit. We've been doing a lot of research, and we're going to be building this Agency Arms Glock 17 build out as one of the custom options coming soon from our pro shop up here. But what do you guys think? Have you guys got into them?
What do you guys think?
Yeah, we sold out of our 19s already. Yeah. I know you're talking.
There were limited supply in the first run, and you think the second run there will be limited on the 19s, more so on the 17s. But the 19s are popular for the concealed carry guys to train.
Yeah, and so these are very close to the real thing. Like they're like 1-to-1 replicas basically. Besides the
Matt's a Glock guy. Matt from Active Shooters,
one of our Navy SEALs,
and he loves Glocks. And I showed it to him Monday. Came by Monday. He was like, "This is really nice. This is pretty legit."
Yeah, and so I know there's all you guys that are the TM fanboys out there. That TM for life. I get it. I understand it. I get where you're coming from, but. Honestly, guys, like Glock would not put their name on a product that wasn't going to represent them in the best light. So it is a quality build. It's got a lot of cool features. The more stuff I'm learning about them, the more it kind of. I'm not the biggest fan of the Glock grip, but I mean the Glock gun is a very fun gun out there. They're very snappy. They're very nice. And what I've recently found out is they work with all my my Timberwolf magazines. So I don't have to buy all kinds of magazines. Yeah, it's a great situation. But that's what's on the desk right now. I do want to hear more from you guys as well watching. What are you guys' thoughts? You guys have any opinions? You guys any kind of concerns or anything? We'll see what we can address for you.
Or if you want to go down the rabbit hole of real guns, Glock, pros and cons.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
What's the most popular gun? I mean, I'm guessing we're gonna have more Glock fans out there than anything else, but you know.
Yeah, because they don't realize the 1911 is the best gun out there.
Well,
I'll throw myself under the bus. That's okay.
Start the fire.
Start the fire, right? Other events though coming up, guys. Boot camp is $20. We've got it's $20. Is boot camp is May 20th. It's $30. It is for ages 10 to 16. If you guys are looking to get started or just trying to learn,
we'll be in attendance.
So if you guys want to meet, we get her to play. Have she actually got on the field and played yet?
She was. I don't think open game. She was. The last SEAL training, she was there.
Okay.
And so there was some gameplay. She got shot off a few times. She didn't shoot anybody, but. It was like a full-on public game. It was a training.
Yeah.
Still, there was action going on. So.
And then Speed QB, the next event will be on June 17th, and that goes to a question I've got coming in here from MattCon21. Do you guys think there will be any Speed QB tournaments on the East Coast? I'll let you address that.
If you're asking me, will there be? Yes. If you're going to ask me when, I can't. You can't pin me down on that.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. We're working with fields.
I'll give you an example. It's starting to spread. So I do know Phoenix, VIP Airsoft in Phoenix will be having a official SpeedQB event on May 20th. So give you guys some insight. I visited them about a month and a half ago, and just talking to them, among other things, about SpeedQB. And at that time, they were like, we're open to it, but we don't really see too much, like HPA. We don't see too many die masks out here. So, I mean, we're not too sure about, the demand for that style of play. Well, fast forward like 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden, hey, we need to have an event here, but we don't want to have SpeedSoft. We want to have a SpeedQB event. So it has hit Phoenix, and it's going to hit everybody else, whether some of these field owners know it or not. And that's part of my job, is to get out there and kind of be the ambassador to it and let them know, hey, look, as another field owner, if you want to get ahead of market share in your area, this is the way to do it. SpeedQB has arrived.
Yeah, I've seen the guys from Japan, New Zealand, UK. They have reached out to the SpeedQB guys.
They emailed me this week, UK. So I'm going to be talking to them as well.
They are doing the groundwork to start growing this internationally, guys. And so we have done so much here to grow the brand and grow the sport. We're doing so much to try and get you guys coverage of it and go through the motions with everything so that you guys know it's legit. What we need from you guys, though, out there across the country, across the world, talk to your fields, talk to your local representations. Or if you guys are serious about it yourself and want to start something up yourself, reach out to us. It's very easy. TaxcityAirsoft@gmail.com, or you can reach out on Facebook. You can reach out on Instagram. You can reach out. That all comes back to us in some way or another, that we can then reach out and have that conversation and see about starting something for you guys out there and growing. It takes time. It's one of those things that's just a part of the process.
So on that note also, because I got some messages in my email box concerning that a lot of the teams like the new layout and the shapes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys caught the broadcast this last Sunday, but we had a true snake, as far, quote unquote snake on the field, as far as the shape and the size, very paintball-like. And it's we commented a lot of times that a lot of the teams and players didn't know what to do with it.
There's only one team that I saw utilize it, but not.
I saw like two players.
They didn't execute on it right. They utilized it, but they didn't have the best execution. Yeah. But and it's something to learn. It's the first time you guys saw it.
But also to their defense is, if I remember correctly, I know at least one of those players on one of those teams. That team wasn't around to walk the field, so they were just doing it on the fly. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not sure about the other team. So that could play into your psyche.
Yeah.
However, I know when I used to play new fields, like say walk-on fields in paintball, I just go balls to the wall and run as far as I can go on the break to see how far I can get.
Yeah.
And before I got shot, and then I make a mental note. Okay, now I got it.
I did like the play from the guys coming.
I wouldn't do that.
From one of the last games we ran for the day, where both teams basically went opposite of each other on the sides, made a run, tagged the walls, and started. Yeah, it was a coordinated thing, but it threw me for a moment, and then I realized, they're doing something.
Or something.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They're having fun with it. That's what I really like to see, is that people are having fun. They're going about it their own way. But it is one of those things where it is growing. It is adapting. I want to see you guys out there learning from these changes we're throwing at you. We want to see you guys adapt, because the reality is the more you guys adapt, the more you guys grow with the sport, the bigger it will get. The more people will see that, they're not just a bunch of kids running around with toy guns. This is a serious sport for us. And so we want to make it as legit as possible. We've got a high five from Thomas, or a wave high from Thomas, and then Carla waves at Sunny.
Hi, Carla.
And then SSM America says, are we going to be expanding to other states?
Yes.
As far as SpeedQB goes, or as far as Tax City goes? That's two different kind of situations there.
Well, I can answer yes and yes, but I can't give you time frames.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a decent answer.
It's always on the radar.
Yeah. Let's see.
I plan on going to Rad's new field in Utah, in Layton. I think they're open. They're beta testing right now. But I think they have a grand opening coming up very soon that we're going to fly out to in Layton, Utah. Shout out to our boys
What monster flavor are you drinking, Sonny? It's a serious question, Sonny. They want to know.
It's
the fans want to know.
Java monster.
The Java monster.
Or for the Hispanic crowd, the Java.
The
Java monster.
I know the guys down there like the fruit punch one. Let's see. I just keep getting the same comments over and over.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
It's like Groundhog Day all over again.
I'm Milsim. I don't have a dye mask. Okay. Good for
Okay.
you.
I don't know what to do with that.
I mean,
but okay.
dye masks don't necessarily mean Milsim or Speed QB. They work for everything.
Yeah, look at.
So there's a question on why is there no more no-call penalties during practice sessions?
Good question.
Sorry if it's been answered. It hasn't been answered.
No, but that's a good question.
Yeah, totally great question.
So we just started that this last Sunday because the goal for our practice days is basically practice. And the teams need to get as many reps in, and I got some emails on that tone as well. So a lot of teams like the fact that we're getting more games in.
Yeah.
So again, the practice days for the most part is for the teams to practice, to work out things that work and don't work, getting reps. The penalty part of it just kind of slowed down the process as far as how many games and the turnaround. So we decided we just talked to the team and said, look, if you're going to do no calls, it sounds corny, but it's true. If you're going to do no calls, you're just cheating yourself, because if you think you're going to win practice games thinking that you guys are all that and things are working and we're dominating, and then when you actually play in the tournament, because now you can't get away with no calls, you're going to fall flat on your face. That's totally on you. So long story short, it's just so that we can get more games in and faster turnaround. You guys,
it's one of those things we've heard from you guys. You guys want more games, so we're giving you guys more games. If you guys want to go back to the way of penalties being called and all that, we need to know that that's the direction you want to go, because we understand you guys want to get better for the tournament. We understand you guys, so we're trying to find that balance for you guys.
Go back to that maybe a day or two, right? But for the most part, we're going to try to just get as many reps in. One of the suggestions we got, I got an email on, was that why don't we try, instead of the huddle at the end of the set, to implement penalties and talk to the captains, is let them walk off and then have a ref in the dead box talk to them.
Interesting.
So I think that might work. We might beta test that.
Yeah.
Anything that's, because our biggest challenge right now is just time.
Yeah, and so and again, guys, it's one of those things where if you guys are serious about it and it wants to go longer on days, then we might have to start charging more, because if that's something you guys are open to as well,
that be a 2-day event.
There's the thing that I think a lot of you guys that are in the sport that don't realize is you guys get a bargain with Speed QB. It is really cheap compared to if you guys got into the paintball world and went to paintball tournaments and did paintball days, because you would be for a day event.
Think about. I think last Sunday we averaged, as far as each team averaged, about 4 sets, which is let's say minimum 2 games a set, right? So let's say that's what is that 8 games?
Yeah.
So for $10, they pay less than $1 a game.
Little over $1. 8 games, $10.
Right.
A little over $1.
That.
It's okay. You haven't been in math class in a couple of years, so it's okay. I'll excuse you for that.
That's not bad. I mean, again, that's only if some of the other teams play 3 games.
Yeah, and so at the same time, we implemented this time around also a substitution rule as well, so that we weren't getting multiple random teams just being made up that day of.
Slots,
taking up slots. So we wanted to regulate that as well, so that there was the teams who were serious. If they only had 3 players, then you had the minimum or maximum that you can have of 2 substitutes. And there's times where, guys, I saw some players out there that were complaining that they didn't have a 5th man on the thing. Play down a man. You don't have to fill with the substitute.
If anything, you're getting more value out of your practice. Meaning, imagine practicing all day. I exaggerated this, but I was actually serious. If you just went out there with 2 people the whole day against 5 and just got your butt kicked, got the snot knocked out of you the whole day, right?
Yeah.
But think about now if you had 3 more people after a few days of that, and then you played with 5. You feel how confident or how strong you would be, how you would play with 5, right? Or the ability for your team to, you can almost sacrifice 2 or 3 players for something that can just break the game wide open. And if it doesn't work out, we still have 2 players. We're used to that. We've been here before. We've done it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Our guys, any 2 of our guys can take on 5 guys. That is super comforting if you have that kind of mindset. Just saying. But guys get caught up so much on practice days or games and wanting to win practice games. And like I've said before, to pull a Allen Iverson basketball tournament, it's practice. It's just practice.
Yeah. Winning in practice doesn't mean anything for you guys. It's the belt holders. That's really what it comes down to on the tournament.
Get something out of the practice, not the W. The W does mean nothing.
It does. It means absolutely nothing. It's a participation ribbon. That's at best kind of thing, and those mean absolutely nothing in the real world. So let's talk like adult here. The people who really
put on your big boy pants.
Yeah. Learn from the wins, learn from the losses, and make adjustments. Yeah.
After wins, they don't.
You've
they
had
don't,
that.
They don't huddle together and talk about what went right and what went wrong in wins. They think that when they won, everything went right. We're great. We're awesome. We're indestructible. And nothing.
You could have just got lucky. Yeah, and that's the reality of it.
It could have been a bad move on the other team, and you took advantage of it, or didn't, or just fell into the victory, and you think you're top dog, and you're not.
You're not. Freddie comes in here saying all-nighters with crazy lights, music, food, and prizes. We've discussed the potential.
Us somewhere?
I mean, I would love all-night Airsoft.
Derek's house.
Because I've done an all-nighter event where it was all tracers required for the event, and it was a lot of fun. But it was like by 6 o'clock in the morning. By 3 o'clock in the morning, I was feeling tired. I still went out to play a couple last games for
I'm
the.
old. I'm just getting tired listening to you guys.
You are old, but there's still these younger guys that can go all night. I don't go to bed till 5 in the morning.
I don't think I was an all-nighter even when I was young.
I've done 2 through college to get through finals. It was a bad mistake because those finals that got turned in were not my best work. Yeah. But it is one of those things where all-night Airsoft, I think, would be a fun situation where we could have a special event. But we have discussed concepts of it. We haven't hashed everything out yet, though.
Yeah. It's a staffing issue, too.
Where do you want to go? Oh, yeah. He's like, where do you want to go? Where he's invited. Chuck E. John's Incredible Pizza. Like, that's... No?
I've been there.
You don't like...
It's not too incredible.
I thought it was... all-you-can-eat pizza? Come on. That's my jam, Sonny.
Well, it's all-you-eat pizza. I mean, it's just pizza. I mean...
They have pasta. They have a donut robot. You can't forget the donut robot. The donut robot makes automatic donuts and pizza. Come on, Sonny. You know those are my jams.
You really want me to say something about that? Please. Yeah. A donut robot.
Let's see.
How did we get down this rabbit hole?
We got questions coming in.
Questions?
Yeah, like crazy. They're just... I'm not keeping up. I'm trying to catch up with them.
Come on, damn it.
What stickers on the laptop? I got a bunch of stickers on the laptop. I don't know. There's all kinds on there.
Hello Kitty.
Can't learn with penalties. Need off. Would like to see that changed. Coming from LTD. So
I don't understand.
They can't learn from their mistakes that they make when the penalties aren't being told to them. Okay, and so that's LTD making the comment there.
That's a good point.
Totally understand. And so I think we might, like you're talking, implementing a ref off the field.
So what we were also mentioning too is the refs were actually keeping track of the penalties, and LTD wasn't there. I don't think you guys were there for the orientation, so he didn't know this. I said you guys could always walk up to the refs and ask them, "Hey, in that game, would there have been a penalty?" And they would say yes or no, whatever, right? So in that case, you could, but we weren't taking the time to actually officially announce it or talk to the captains. Yeah. It was up to the team's discretion to actually ask.
Yeah.
And we would tell them, yeah. In that game, that team, like I even did that off camera to a couple teams that were getting kind of frustrated that someone cheated on them.
Yeah.
And I leaned over and, hey, just to make you guys feel better. Yeah, that would have been a penalty. They would have lost that game. You would have won that. FYI. But
a huge thing also to say that's on your guys. That's how we're going to know you guys are taking this seriously. If you guys take that to your event, same situation. We posted up for you guys to be there at 7 o'clock opening for you guys to walk the field.
And there were 4 people.
There were like I think the first people really rolled in about 7:45 because I rolled in about 7:30 and I know there was nobody on the field. I was the first one out on the field.
I was there 7 or 2 people in the parking lot.
Yeah, they never
even
came in. So. Trying to take you guys seriously is hard to do sometimes when you guys aren't taking yourself seriously, because those kind of agendas, like we give you guys the opportunity to come in and walk the field.
I could have slept in for another hour or 2 hours.
I could have slept in for a little bit longer too. But it's one of those things where we need to see that effort on your guys' side as well to see how serious you guys really want it. Because honest, we're doing the legwork to find you guys some sponsorships for this field. We're doing the legwork to put the
spotlight on you guys.
Yeah, we're doing everything we can to make the brand and the sport grow for you guys.
We're trying to put the spotlight on you guys. You guys are the end product, more or less. So, you're the end product. So put on a show, do well, compete, take it seriously. So that when the spotlight's on you, they'll say, hey, these guys are legit. These guys are serious about what they're doing.
Sonny, are you an Italian mobster? Is asked. Angry Boba Airsoft.
I know a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy. Forget about it.
Do you think Speed QB will get to PA? It's all possible.
I'm actually taking a trip to Philadelphia, but I've looked online trying to find some fields in PA. I don't know if there's too many indoors that would either, one, be able to have the space to host one, or two, willing to host one. I haven't found it yet.
And then I don't know, how come I never see you guys at TAC? I don't know if that's us or if that's to someone else in the chat, but
could be.
I'm here 4 to 5 days a week. You just aren't looking hard enough. Then we got Drip coming in. Please change the snake. Adapt. Don't change. Adapt. Yeah. No, and then someone comes in, nah, snake is lit. Yeah. It's about adapting.
Like I told you guys Sunday, a lot of you guys may like the layout. You may hate it, but just know that it'll change.
Yeah. It's not going, yeah, we're constantly talking about things. We're constantly hearing from you guys' feedback. We're doing a lot of stuff and go through the motion. Have silent penalty calls. Refs can pull a flag. We thought about maybe like football flags just getting thrown out kind of thing.
Just so visibly they know that
there was a penalty.
We could probably do that. As long as we don't slow down to actually, tell people. I mean, so we could probably do that so they know there's a penalty.
There's a penalty,
and then they can like say in hockey where there's
maybe
a penalty and they keep playing until the puck changes possession.
Yeah. Or when we reset the teams, kind of thing. Like then the ref can address the penalty.
We could do something like that.
I mean, again, we're all learning here, guys.
Yes,
we're trying to do stuff.
I kind of like that idea. Yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
It's like soccer when the ball's out of bounds.
Plays. Because the question's been answered a bunch of times backwards. Please bring back penalties. Yeah, we got a couple people like commenting on the penalties.
You like the penalties?
Yeah, we are going to find that happy medium for you guys.
Yeah,
yes.
Because we heard a lot more about getting more games in, right? So we're trying to fix that problem first, and then we'll back up as far as trying to do the full menu of rules and whatnot. But right now, the most important thing for the training day. Now, make sure you guys understand this. This is not for the tournament. The tournament and the ranking events will be penalized, will be enforced. All that, absolutely. It's the training days, the monthly games that we're trying to figure out how to get more games in
for you guys.
Save some time. Yeah. Very much like how baseball is trying to like speed up the game and eliminate walks to the mound, and we're trying to get as many reps in as possible for you guys. I mean, that's the bottom line.
And then we did have a question on roster for the tournament. As far as right now, I can give you the top 4 as LTD, SOAS, SYG, and One Shot One Kill. Those are your top 4 winners from the seeding tournament. As far as everyone else, I've heard from all of them. They will be in the tournament for sure. They are playing. As far as everyone else, it's all a crapshoot. Who's going to show up? We've heard plenty of teams that dropped after the tournament. There's plenty of teams that said they were going to drop and came back. And then there's teams that we only saw them for the tournament. We don't see them at practice days, and then they will show up for tournament. So till we actually get a day that they can register for the tournament and know that I can't honestly give any kind of direction besides those 4 because they already have won their entry into the tournament from the seeding tournament, and they're in our top 4 positions there. The rest of it all depends on if they follow through, because honestly, we talked to Oregon Airsoft. They're looking at maybe 2 teams coming down from them. They know for sure Streamline's coming down, but they were possible of another team coming down as well. We've heard from some of the foreign teams out there that they might even show up. We've reached out to them plenty of times. Like, reach out to us. Let us know if you guys are coming so we can try and figure out some stuff to help you guys and make sense of coming out here.
Some teams that are definitely coming in next March. Yeah, they're planning that far ahead.
Yeah.
Like the teams from Georgia that's coming out in March.
Yeah, and so I don't know till we have a registry of people coming for that tournament, and that won't open up till what we think, maybe August. Maybe we'll open that August 2 months in advance, so they can start registering for their teams and getting that in there. And then Trojan 562. People can still play if they don't have a team on Speed QB. Just you
pick
will
up basketball.
Yeah, it's like pickup. You'll pick up
you have next. So what happens is you check in with our I guess gamekeeper.
Yeah.
And he puts you have the next time slot and blah blah blah, and then you can fill in with the rest of your guys or pick up a few lone. I think we had like 3 or 4 lone wolves Sunday. They had no teams, just 4 guys that are single.
Just rotating.
And they either could play together or have
fill in as
the other
subs.
4 players on their teams.
Yeah, and so
The name.
we do have Addie coming in saying Sonny, giving a wave over to you
how's
as
it
well.
going?
You've got some fans, Sonny. And then we got Dakota asking, what sidearms do you recommend? High kappas are going to be top of the list.
Talking Airsoft?
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, we're talking airsoft in general, so I think
You're right.
high kappa, or I mean, if we're talking real still, 2011 is actually a really nice options. I
guess depends on what the purpose of what's the mission.
Yeah, what's the mission for? Yeah, but the high kappa, because there's so many parts available, it's really got the market hold for sure. But after that, the Elite Force 1911, if you don't mind the low capacity magazines on their standard mags, they've got a really nice kick. They're a lot of fun, and as long as you maintain the CO2 gun, they will last. I had mine last for over a year and still running strong before it got stolen. So I totally know they're a great gun. You just have to maintain them. These new Glocks, from everything we've been reading up so far, they've been very solid. If you're looking for the Glock platform, they're great. I'm a huge fan of the Timberwolf by Echo One. They're actually discontinued, but they're no longer being made. They've actually got a cease and desist order because they were a little bit of a
too much Glockish.
Yeah, although they were a Lone Wolf product, not a Glock product, but
Lone Wolf was?
No, Lone Wolf was partnered with them, and so that it was a partnership. It's
a funny game.
Yeah, kind of a sucky situation.
A certain percentage that's different, or
I love them. They're great. They're a Glock alternative for sure. And then your standard Tokyo Marui 1911 like MEU options like Night Warrior, Desert Warriors, the MEU are great as well. Those come with a 24 round magazine. You can also get the 48 round magazine, I believe is what that is.
Standard
They're great.
They
work with most high kappa parts, so you can still get a pretty good amount of parts in there. Let's see. Keep going with these. I love G-Tech. I'm not sure what the holsters, I guess, or their gear. Tac City is the best. Thank you for the kind words, Tony.
Thank you.
That will be sick. From Trojan, I don't know if that again. We're catching up with you guys' comments, so I'm trying.
Guys. We're trying. We're not ignoring.
You guys are just so quickly on adding these comments that I'm
your comment for us
just
to
trying to
it.
read through them.
They should know. I mean, that's normal.
It's our 75th episode. If they haven't learned now, I mean,
just in general, live feeds are that way, right?
Event where we play all weekend. Oh, so like a 24-hour event.
Wow.
So the only problem is we have so much public play that comes in through the weekend. It is our busiest time. We would have to charge a pretty penny for that event. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, if you guys are serious about it, I mean, willing to pay like a $200 premium for the event. I don't know if that.
Let me be the pessimist and say that I don't think enough people would be
willing to do it to make it worthwhile for us.
I don't know what I could possibly do in a weekend to make it worth that as well. So
then
that'd be tough.
Will you ever make a second Tac City? Go ahead.
Yes.
But when?
When and where? It's always on my mind. Let's put it that way. If you're asking me if I'm going back to like South El Monte or something, no.
And then, do you even have a win at Fortnite? I do. On my third game, actually, I took a. But now, granted, it was on the iPad. It wasn't on a console or anything. But I do have a win on Fortnite, and I've gotten a second place on a video game.
Great for you.
Yeah, great for me. Yeah, exactly.
Virtual reality.
Hey man, Fortnite! Don't knock Fortnite, man.
I know it's a popular game. I have no clue what it's about or anything.
I've been. It's been on my computer for almost a year now, and I haven't played it. I've gone up to. I never had time to play it. I got this iPad, and I'm like, you know what? I got a couple moments, and I started playing.
What is for? Is that the one where they have the battle scene?
So it's a 100 person battle royale, yeah, and it's a little cartoony looking.
Or go 20 on 40.
Well, no, it's a 4-man squad, a duo squad, or a single squad, and basically
what's the one I see
last
like on
man
Facebook
standing.
people post where they'll have like these scenarios where like they'll have one army in the middle and they'll like attack.
Oh, that's like Clash of Titan
like
or
that.
Titan.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
that's a different one. That's a different.
I actually find
Never-
myself staring at those things like that. Like you just see how it plays out, like the formation, how depending on the formation, sometimes the lesser number can win.
So I was just for 3 hours watching the stream from the Vegas tournament that they had at the new esports arena out there with one of the biggest streamers, Ninja. I caught all the replay stuff that he had posted on YouTube. Ninja. But it's actually, and I found myself getting super excited for when it came down to the last 5 people running and seeing the techniques and going. And I was doing other work on the computer, but I had my TV on and I'm watching and I'm like, would stop what I'm doing and just watch. I'm like, oh, there it goes. And then like, cause he's this bigger guy in the community that like he did this event that he had him versus 100 people. And the people who were winning, if you killed him, you got $2,500. And they didn't know if they would kill him till the very end. And then if you won the tournament, you got another 25. And then there was other bonuses in it, but it was a huge event for them. And I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked on it.
I can't remember. It's called Kumatai. I think it is a Japanese. I think it's a Japanese. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a Japanese like a famous competition where one man takes on 100 people.
Oh, with a sword fighting?
No. Just
I saw a video of that.
Hand to hand.
Oh, okay.
Over and over and over.
So I saw
it's like an endurance thing.
I saw a video of a sword fighter, and it was like it's a one fencer against 100 fencers or something like that.
Variations.
Yeah, and then I was like,
the original one was. Maybe I'm wrong. It was without weapons. But
yeah,
maybe
it was pretty cool. I'm like, geez, this guy's doing work on these guys. Yeah. And then we got Creepy Airsoft coming in saying, what's up, guys? Looking forward to coming and playing in a couple weeks. Definitely glad you're looking forward to that. Definitely say hi to the staff and everything when you come in. Let us know. Where are you from, Creepy, if you don't mind us asking.
Do we want to know?
Where are you coming from? Yeah.
Where's Creepy from?
And then someone says they recommend the Elite Force M4 CQB. Great starter option for sure. If that was somebody asking there earlier that we missed it. They're great. We used to use them for rentals a while back. I know that. And then we still sell them when they're in stock. That's always the hard part, is getting them in stock from Elite Force. But they've got a nice micro switch trigger that makes that trigger response pretty nice. And then there's the same question ever second Attack City. What about NJ? I don't know.
New Jersey?
New Jersey. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm.
See, what's in
Striker Airsoft would be sick. So that's, I think, what's in New Jersey.
Yeah,
Striker.
There's also, is it Godfather Airsoft? There's another big one indoor in New Jersey. They've been around a while. I want to say it's Godfather.
Yeah, Justin comes in over here. He says he planned on getting a Glock online, but saw that we had him. Be getting it. I think he commented earlier he's going to be coming in Friday to pick up some gear. Cool. But yeah, I think we have about 6 17s in.
No 19s at the moment.
And then definitely stay tuned on our Snapchat because there might be a special on those Glocks coming. On our Snapchat channel, and that's at Tech City Airsoft, as well as all our other social media platforms.
Save you a lot of money if you're in the market for a Glock 17.
And then Creepy asked, do we have the new G&G tracer units? Yes, we have the Owl, and I think we have the Firehawks as well, and we have the adapters for the Owls as well in there for you guys that are running it on other guns other than the G&G pistols, because they have 12 millimeter, not 14 millimeter, but they do have an adapter. Are there only team sponsorships or no? So we don't do team sponsorships. We do individual sponsorships. If you're looking to be, it's on a month to month. You can reach out to us at techcityairsoft@gmail.com with all your information. Do we have a flyer or something up somewhere that gives them the details?
No.
We just kind of want to know who you are, why you deserve a sponsorship.
So we
why you think you deserve a
sponsorship. You have to have good standing online, like your social media platforms. You're not doing posting things that are inappropriate. You have people that can speak highly of you in the airsoft industry. It could be our staff. It could be field owners, store employees that can speak highly of you, and you play often.
$195 is what the G17s and G19s are going for through us, guys. That is our price tag. But again, we're having a special, so stay on the Snapchat.
Of course, also normally with any purchase over $100 in the pro shop, you get a free pass. So if you come on weekends, that's $25. So think about, it's.
I'm trying to remember what the price point was for our Holy Crap packages that we have, because those are available as well. On Friday,
I'm sure Joe added those into there.
He has a number for it. Yeah, he has a number for those. I want to say it's around like the $280, $290 price point. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, but it comes with the package. Talk to Joe, our manager, when you come in. He'll be in on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He won't be in on Sunday. That I don't think. But he usually has Sundays off. But he will get you a deal on that where you get 15 admissions, you get the gun, and you get 3 accessories as well from a list that we have all provided, whether it be gas, BBs, gun bags, masks, pouches, all kinds of random stuff. And there's tiers that you can get into also. But that's definitely awesome. So Freddie says he's coming down. Derek, he says, Derek, come down and play tomorrow. I work tomorrow. I'm in the tech department. If they let me go early, maybe I'll be able to. But I got a lot of stuff going on up in the tech department. I don't think I'll be able to get out of here early, guys, and play with you guys. But usually on Sundays I do come out and play. But this Sunday is Mother's Day, so I will not be.
You have a mother?
I have a mother, and then I have a girlfriend who has a mother, and then I have grandmothers. I have a lot of mothers, so I got to be careful what I say there. I don't think they watch, but still, just in case they do. But I will be dealing with all that stuff on that day. It's also the girlfriend's birthday as well on Sunday as well.
Double hit.
So yeah,
I'm in the same boat. My mom had a birthday earlier in the week, and then Mother's Day. So usually I kind of combine things because it's like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, and then so my mom's birthday is 2 days after Mother's Day. Oh. So my wallet will be empty after the weekend. That's how that's gonna go. What Georgia team's planning to come out? Do you know the team?
I can't remember the top of my head. They came out to visit us about 4 or 5 of them last Friday ago.
Oh, so they came out with for Demo's event at HSP.
Yes.
Check Demo's Instagram. I don't know his. Check out his Instagram. You can see that team that's going to be coming out. And then international teams, as far as we know, nothing's finalized yet.
Japan
but there's
and UK show the most
interest.
Yeah,
there's potential of someone pulling through come tournament. I don't have a.
So I'm in contact with some guys in the UK, so I'll get better acquainted with their situation over there and see who's serious and who's not.
Yeah. And then, are you guys still doing hidden gifts on Fridays? Yes, yes, we are. Derek, you're a mother? What? I'm confused. I'm not a mother. That'd be news to me. They're still doing the pride. And when was the last? Okay, yeah. He's answering to them. Need it filled in Huntington Beach or Costa Mesa. Rent is very high in those places.
It's a little too close to Fullerton.
Yeah. I get it. I know the drive from Huntington can be a little daunting because there's no good freeways from Huntington. But, it's a straight shot down Beach Boulevard.
I go to the beach there maybe twice a month sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's not that far away.
Yeah. Straight down Beach Boulevard, if you get all the lights right, you can be here within 45 minutes pretty easily.
I just get the 22 to the 57.
Yeah. Because Creepy Airsoft says Fountain Valley. Oh, so that's where he's coming from, is Fountain Valley. So not far. Okay, you're just coming in.
They're all pretty close.
Yeah. Do you like dank memes? I do. There's some pretty good ones out there. There's one of me that I suggested, and they haven't pulled it off yet. But I'm just waiting for it because it would be a great meme of myself. But I haven't. I'm all for it, guys. Birthday's on Friday, Isaac says.
Happy birthday.
He's going to Tax City. So just so you know, we're Tac City, not Tax City. I don't know if it's the same place. It's a semi-private party. I want to get a new gun. Do you have any custom flicks for sale? I'm not sure if autocorrect is screwing with you. Yes, we have an ARP.
That's slang for gun?
Maybe he was talking Glocks. For sale. The custom is not going to be done by Friday. I know that. This is going to take a little bit of effort to get right for you guys. Because I want to put the right effort into it, Sonny. But we are. Well, if this one goes well,
the public demands it.
They demand a lot of
they
stuff.
want to
Sonny.
know.
They don't get everything they want.
But why?
A good lesson in life.
I want
You
it
don't
now.
always get what you want, guys.
Ooh,
But
Derek laying it down.
the Glock series, hopefully within a week, I'm going to have this guy done with the rest of the team working on this, and we'll get you guys something that way. But we do have other customs available. We have Jordan's ARP9 FE with a drum mag. We have Adrian's RK74 U long with the Polar Star FE engine. I'm sorry, yes, an FE engine in it. Some PTS stuff on there. It's looking pretty. It's a really nice setup on that one. That's, I think, one of the best guns we have in here with all the works and everything. His trigger mod on that thing is amazing. But that's around the $850 price point. Then we have Project Recluse, which is a nice in-between kind of option. That's around $450. Comes with a tracer unit, comes with a red dot sight, comes with a nice tan milsim kind of lookish to them. Then we have I don't have any high kappa builds right now. We sold our last high kappa build. So Glock build, high kappa build. We got some things in the works. Don't worry, we've got some things in the works.
Send us ideas.
Yeah, send us some ideas. I'm actually working on some leather to actually wrap a grip in leather. So I've been doing some leather work, and I've been cutting some shapes. I actually bought one of our UAC grip, our A-Zone grips to get the template for it, and I've been cutting some leather, and maybe we might have a cool leather-wrapped high kappa coming soon. Working on some technical things on my end of it, but I want to get you guys stuff that you guys maybe haven't seen before, or get some unique things. Because I know how much you guys love your custom stuff. I know how much you guys want to be that one-off, because 90% of Airsoft, this is a true proven scientific fact, 90% of Airsoft is looking good on the field. Because if you don't look good on the field, you can't shoot anything. That's just how that goes, guys.
Also looking good with your gun in pieces in the dead box, right?
Exactly, right?
That's all that matters. But damn it, I looked good.
And then, let's see.
You were a good-looking corpse.
Well, you're shooting too hot, Joel. Our field limit is 350.
Most indoors are 350.
And there's a couple that are 330. And if you're in Japan, you're under 300. And that's
you're throwing BBs.
That's a legality over there. Some of their guns, guys, in Japan, they're only like out of the box coming at like 200 FPS, 220
You're better
FPS.
at blowing BBs that are straw at them.
Yeah, 2 FPS over is 2 FPS over, Joel. Sorry, man.
Keyword there being
over. Yeah, it's a rule for a reason. That's how that goes. We offer downgrade services that we can help you out with that, but it's been our rule from like day one, and we're very strict on that. It's a fashion show, Jamal says. Yes, it's 100% fashion. E-Gamer from I think it's E-Gamer. I just saw E-Gamers. I just saw a video where he goes, it's our tactical prom dress. No, our prom dress loadouts or something. Because
we disconnect.
Battery's running low on the phone, but we've got less than 5 minutes on the show, so we'll be fine before that dies out on us. But we are still going here strong. But yeah, he called it the prom dress because that's what we're doing. We're all dressing up and playing pretend and walking around out there in all our battle rattle. Come on, that's just how that goes. Just put some gear and blend in. Oh, because he was saying to come down and play. I'm reading an old comment from because I'm working. He's like, just put some gear on. Don't wear your uniform. Are you able to play if the FPS is less than over? No, it's one of those situations. It's 350 or under. Yeah, it's got to be.
So what are you trying to tell me is?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 2 over. But less than 355. No, it's our thing's 350, not 355. So there now.
356.
So there's a situation that does happen, and I will contest to this, where if your shots are consistently over 350, no. But if you have a shot that's like 347, 348, 352, then 348, 340 something, that's a different situation. As long as we can see a consistency that stays under that 350, because we all know there's weird inconsistencies with guns. But over constantly that we cannot be under 350 on a consistent, we do not let that slide. That is just how that rule goes for us. Our refs are very strict on that. It is not only a field rule, but it is also an insurance situation as well for us. So that's what that goes. Knee and forearm pads. As far as the forearm pads, we have the
we
dye.
have dyes coming in and knee pads.
And knee pads. So we've got those coming in.
Tomorrow, I believe.
Nice.
UPS delivers on time.
Yeah, I don't use forearm pads. I'm not one of the for the sliding and kind of stuff. But my knee pads, I've loved the Alta models that have the tactical like bend in the knee so that you can actually.
So you're talking about over the pants or
over the pants, and then in the pants, all my BDUs, I have standard issue GI foam.
By the slot for the
yeah, I don't use like the Cry Hard shell or anything like that. All my pants are just usual like generic BDU kind of options because hey, guess what? They're like $15 to $20. I don't have to spend too much on like name brand pants.
They're just basically knee pad holders.
That's exactly it. And so those knee pads, I actually got mine off of Amazon for a 4-pack for $6. They're standard issue GI foam pads that are cut for the BDU. They slip right in. They work great. And then do we have BDUs? We have combat shirt tops. We don't have any BDU lower pants at the moment. I know we're working on trying to find a pant situation.
Yeah, pants situation is tough because the sizes and colors and there's I don't know. It's always it takes up a lot of space to carry pants, but we'll probably get some in.
Yeah,
usually with if I do get pants in, it'll probably be some entry level pants and then also knee pad friendly pants.
Yeah, it's that's always a tough situation, and because we have so many variety of sizes that come through here.
It's such a spectrum of do you just want $30 pants just to pants because maybe somebody doesn't want to wear jeans.
Yeah,
and then somebody wants the hardcore
cry precision it's that cry or die lifestyle.
So.
But it's one of those situations where inventory wise. Where we would stock that. I'm just trying to think of the logistics of where we're going to put that many pants. And because you guys think, like, personally, I have about 9 different pairs of camo pants or type of tactical pants. And 4 to 5 of them I use daily for just regular wear. And then usually, like, what I play with, it could be the same pants. But I have green, I have tan, I have black, I have cryptic in 3 different styles of cryptic patterns.
For your Sunday go to meet.
Yeah, exactly. Pants? I have my ATACs. I have a woodland. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a bunch of different stuff, and so I'm like, geez, if we were to get all the different colors that I have in general in multiple sizes, where would those go? They barely fit in my closet right now. Exactly. We would just be a pants store.
Sorry, we don't sell top, just pants.
Justin says he wants in small. LOL. Yeah. All right, what do we got going? Last couple questions coming in before we run out of time. Let's see. Coming in, nothing we need to address here. Just the same question over and over again here. And then, so last things. Let me make sure I've mentioned everything for you guys real quick. I'll start this back up on the tablet here. May 20th is our next boot camp for kids between the age of 10 and 16. That is $30. That includes all play for the boot camp, pizza, and some potential of winning some prizes. We will be open Memorial Day, guys, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we will be open in the morning, not in the evening on Memorial Day. That's a $10 charge for that. I don't know why I have a $20 here. I wrote that wrong. But it's $10 for that event there, guys, if you're going to come down and play. It's, again, holidays are really great options to come down and play because it's a little bit of a lighter crowd, but as well, you have family that come in and they want to try something different. Bring them down to the field.
We do earlier today, so they have the rest of the day
to hang out and do their barbecues and stuff like that. So if you got some family coming in for Memorial Weekend, or you guys got some relatives or stuff like that want to, $10, exactly, can't go wrong with that. Next Speed QB event is June 17th, and then this Friday we've got Rich from Wolverine joining us on the field with his MTW and some other stuff Wolverine has to offer. And then June 2nd, guys, that will be a charity event for the Warrior Foundation, the Warrior Dogs out there. Guys, it's going to be a great charity. Limited spots, 100 spots available.
Against the Seals.
Playing against the Seals.
Dog bite suits.
Swag, free food, some different food trucks coming in, all kinds of cool stuff.
Influencers.
Yeah, so definitely, guys, come there.
Celebrities.
And then, do you guys ever get stickers? We have had stickers in the past. We're working on some new designs. I know that's coming. We're getting on some new T-shirt designs,
yes.
and maybe even some new patch designs. I know we were kind of
Beanies
showing
as
that.
well,
So
different
coming,
designs,
because we haven't
Just got
had
an
some
email,
shirts
like,
in a while.
yesterday
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. So coming soon, guys, for sure. But thank you guys. That's
you.
gonna do it for us here. Yeah. What happened to the first person in line? They still get something. First person in line still gets something.
Absolutely.
Today, the first person in line got a tactical pen from Voodoo Tactical. Yeah, Voodoo Tactical pen. Got the writing utensil, but also has like a DNA catcher. So when you stab somebody,
DNA
yeah,
catcher.
that's what they called it on the
know.
brochure. It's or on the package. It's hilarious. But guys, thank you very much
ya.
for episode 75. See you guys next week.
See ya.